CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. The highly anticipated report into the collapse of the Sockeye salmon fishery on the Fraser River is out tonight, the Cohen report. And it's calling for a 12-year moratorium on fish farming in the Discovery Islands. Just one of 75 recommendations in a report that spans more than 1,000 pages. It is critical of the federal government and it is calling for change. But the report does not identify a so-called smoking gun. It doesn't lay out a specific reason why millions of BC salmon are disappearing. CTV's Joe Perkins reports.
To the Fraser.
After reviewing nearly 600,000 documents and 900 public submissions over 138 days of hearings, the day has come.
Good afternoon.
In 2009, BC Supreme Court Judge Bruce Cohen was appointed to lead an inquiry into the Fraser's massive sockeye shortfall. 10 million sockeye were expected to return to the Fraser that year, but just over 1 million returned to spawn, the worst return since the 1940s.
What had caused this historic decline? And what does the future hold for this iconic species?
All right. When the commission launched, salmon supporters were hopeful their concerns would be heard.
The reason we're here is for the salmon, to help save our salmon.
And while he may have listened, the report fails to outline a specific reason, or what Cohen calls a smoking gun, to explain the steady decline.
That notion is appealing, but improbable.
Instead, the report lays out 75 recommendations, many calling for major changes to salmon management.
In my view, unless significant remedial measures are introduced soon, the stressors that are currently believed to affect sockeye negatively will continue to do so.
Throughout the hearings, Cohen says he discovered the impact that multiple stressors can have on sockeye health and habitats. Stressors he believes the federal government needs to closely research and assess. Aquaculture critics hope the commission would come down hard on fish farms, and it appears to have done that. The report recommends a 12-year freeze on fish farm expansion in the Discovery Islands, as well as shutting down fish farms that prove to be too risky.
There's a deep passion and commitment to the sockeye in this province, and I think those factors will resonate with those who have to consider what attention should be paid to these recommendations.
While it's unclear if any changes will come, one thing seems certain in Cohen's report. The work and research in understanding the decline of Fraser sockeye is anything but over. Joe Perkins, CTV News.